Welcome to day 29 of our Lent 103 series. Today's topic is on honesty and faithfulness. What is faithfulness and what is honesty? Faithfulness is about being loyal and committed to something or someone. Honesty is about being truthful and transparent. There are many Bible verses which talk about faithfulness and honesty. I will make mention of these two. So in Proverbs 12 verses 22, it says, "Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who act faithfully are his delight." This simply means that it is pleasing to God when we are honest in all of our ways. Psalms 18 verses 25 says, "To the faithful, you show yourself faithful. To those with integrity, you show integrity." Honesty and faithfulness are essential qualities for building up trust and strong relationships, both with God and with others, be it friends, your colleagues, and your family. Honesty and faithfulness are interlinked in the sense that when we are honest with ourselves and others, it can help us be more faithful in our relationships. You can't be faithful without first being honest. And so we see in the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, which can be found in the book of Daniel chapter 3, where they refused to bow down to the image that had been set for them to worship. And this infuriated the king. When he questioned them and asked them if this was true, they did not deny it. They were honest. And when he threw them into the fiery furnace, and they knew that they were going into the fiery furnace, they stood strong in their faithfulness because they knew of the God that they served. And in the same Daniel 3, verses 16 to 18, it says, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego replied, 'O Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God whom we serve is able to save us. He will rescue us from your power, your majesty. But even if he doesn't, we want to make it clear to you, your majesty, that we will never serve your gods or worship the gold statue you have set up.'" So they had the belief and the faith that even if God didn't save them, they're still going to be faithful. They wasn't going to change their mind and bow down to the image. This shows their level of commitment to God, and because of their faithfulness towards God, God was also faithful to them in return. There are rewards for those who are honest and faithful. We see in Psalms 37 verses 18, it says, "The blameless spend their days under the Lord's care, and their inheritance will endure forever." This just means there's enjoyment on earth and also eternally. Proverbs 28 verses 20 says, "A faithful person will be richly blessed, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished." In Revelations 2 verses 10, it says, "Do not be afraid of what you are about to suffer. I tell you, the devil will put some of you in prison to test you, and you will suffer persecution for 10 days. Be faithful, even to the point of death, and I will give you life as your victor's crown." This encourages us as Christians to be faithful even in the midst of persecution, and the reward is eternal life. There are many people who face persecution around the world and are threatened with death and even killed for their belief in God. They follow Jesus no matter the cost. Finally, the Bible talks about the fruits of the Spirit in Galatians 5 verses 22 to 23. And it says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, longsuffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law." Paul shares with us 9 characteristics, being faithful being one of them, that are evident in a Christian's life when they are filled with the Spirit of God. I pray that the Lord helps us to be more faithful in all of our relationships, even when it may feel difficult. I pray that the Lord will continue to help us in this Lenten season to reflect on our ways in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Thank you for tuning in to day 29 of our Lent 103 series. Please be sure to follow us at Morning Star London, where we'll be uploading daily content to help you during this Lenten journey. Thank you and God bless.